Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're having a lovely day. We're back for some more of Tatsuki Fujimoto's 1726 here. We're going to be jumping into episode 2. I'm really excited to jump in and see what new characters and story we have to look forward to with this episode. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for letting me know that the reason the show is called 1726 is because these one-shot stories were written by Tatsuki Fujimoto at different points in his life, or different ages, I should say. For example, like that first story we saw in the first episode of Ami and Yuto and the aliens and humans, he wrote when he was 17, which is really crazy, man. Super young and very talented dude. I believe currently he should be 33 if I'm not mistaken. Just correct me in the comments. And the rest, I suppose he wrote at different points or ages, I guess. Assuming the last story of this particular anthology series he wrote when he was 26. Just feel free to let me know and correct me in the comments, but I can't wait to see eventually what that story is for the last 8th episode of this particular series. Not only did the storytelling impress me in that first episode, but also the animation. You guys kindly let me know in the comments that multiple studios have collaborated to work on this show, which is really cool. Similarly to the way Star Wars Visions did the same, and also To Be Hero X. I'm very much intrigued to see what different animation styles we're gonna have in the upcoming episodes as well. But that first episode, my gosh, that studio killed it. They really did. But anyway, that's enough of my yapping, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very much excited to jump into this episode to see what's up. So without any further ado, let's jump in. Episode 2, Sasaki stopped a bullet. Okay.
川口先生を見るだけで胸が痛くなるのはなぜだろう。
じゃあ問いにをやってみようか。
春休みの補習に自主参加してまで見ていたいのは。
So he has a crush on his teacher?
心臓の鼓動が速くなるのはなぜだろ
う。Gods of Athena?
それはきっと川口先生がアテネかアルテミス。
Greek gods?
そう。川口
Athena, I am your monster no longer. If you played God of War, you'll get that line.
神様だ。神様だとすると、寝る前に川口先生を想像してしまうのも、夢の中に頻繁に川口先生が出てくるのも、
Wow.
川口先生が神様だからだ。
No freaking way.
このような人知を超えた行為をできる理由は、それ以外に考えられない。
Okay. Uh-oh. That thing's about to take a dark turn. He's got a blicky.
Terrorist じゃない。おい、違う。俺はテロとかは違うから。ああ、静かにしろ。黙って座ってろ。
What do you want, sir?
静かにしてるよ。クソガキども。
I'm digging the music.
俺のことを忘れたか、川口千恵子。お前の高校時代の元クラスメイトだよ。
I see.
お前を断罪しに来た。
What crimes?
成績も良くて東大合格も間違いなしだったのに、お前に振られたせいで全部クソみたいに。
Did he have a crush on her or something?
全部落ちぶれちまったんだよ。
I figured this was the route we were going. Okay. Clearly he's taking the rejection well.
裁かれないのはおかしいだろ。だから俺が断罪しなきゃなんだよ。
Justice? Are you for real?
あなた、桑野くんだよね。高校2年生で同じクラスだった桑野くん。
そうです。
She remembers him.
そうだ。断罪だ。
私には何をしてもいいけど、生徒たちには危害を加えないでください。何をしてもいいけど。
Uh-oh.
何をしてもいいけど。
俺何をしてもいいのか。じゃあ俺とセックスしてくれよ。あ、 俺セックス
You just did.
セックス
This guy, man. You know what? I had a feeling that was what he was gonna say. Poor Kawaguchi.
しますするので私以外の生徒を解放してください
Oh,
はい
wow.
川口セックス川口先生がセックス
Filthy man, hilarious. I love how they use the animals to describe it there.
神様と
Goddess and filthy man.
男が
So funny.
なんだこの気持ちは
Despair.
川口先生にセックスしてほしくないなんかすごく嫌だ
He's gonna turn up and stop the bullet. I mean, the episode is called Sasaki Stop the Bullet, so I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen.
川口先生とセックスするなよ
He's about to be a hero.
さきくん座りなさい
いきなり来てなんだよ川口先生をお前なんかに汚させるかよ
佐々木くん
He's being brave.
セックスは好きな人としかしちゃいけないんです
黙れ邪魔すんな黙れよクソガキがカッコつけてんじゃねえぞ
みんな黙ってるから僕だけでもカッコはつけなきゃいけないんだよ
Really brave
川
kid.
口先生にセックスしてほしくないから
Not the lip bite, man. Seriously?
なんで俺だけいつも邪魔されんだよ
Okay,
瞬
Neo.
間撃たれるんだろうなすごく痛そうだ時間がゆっくりに感じる走馬灯ってやつなのかな死ぬのは嫌だけど川口先生にはセックスしてほしくない川口先生が初めて神様だと考え始めたのはいつだっけ
His life is literally flashing before his eyes.
確か
What was the moment?
あと進路調査出してないの佐々木くんだけだよ
すいません僕の夢は言うとバカにされるので言いたくないんです
What's his dream?
他の人には言わないよほら教えて教えて
宇宙飛行士になって
That's cool.
月面着陸をしたいです父さんが宇宙飛行士で
Oh?
宇宙に行く前に死んじゃったんですけど
Damn.
俺は死んだら月に行くっていつも言ってました俺が日本人初の月面着陸を決めてやるってだから死ぬのは怖くないってだから月に行けば父さんに会えるんです
I
父
see.
さんは嘘をついたことがないんですでもこの話をするとみんなに笑われます
I can see why.
子供みたいなこと言いやがって月にいるはずがないって言うんです
I mean, realistically speaking, his dad is definitely not on the moon because he died before he could go to space, but it's a very interesting dream regardless.
実際に見たこともないのにそれが当たり前のように言ってくるんです
Oh,
だから僕は月に行きます
I get it.
父さんがいることを確かめるために
先生ね実は神様なんだ
Oh, so that's when she said that.
バカにし
Okay.
てます
言ってることは同じだよ人は常識の中で生きているからそれがその人の本当でも他の人は常識と比べちゃうんだよ
True.
私も常識的に考えて月に佐々木くんのお父さんがいるとは思わないけど確率は 0% ではないこの世界に
There's still a 1% chance.
ねみんなはものすごく小さい確率をめんどくさいから 0% にしているのキくんが宇宙飛行士になるのを応援するよ
Nice.
月で父親に会って私の常識を変えてください
That's really cool. She's basically giving him room to prove her wrong. I love that. Kawaguchi sensei is cool. He caught it?
この世界に 0% なんてなくてね みんなはものすごく小さい確率をめんどくさいから 0% にしているの。
He just caught a bullet, bro. Whoa.
はい。
佐々木くんが銃弾止めた。
He is the one.
佐々木くんが銃弾止めた。
That's what the episode is called.
お前
That is crazy.
お前は何者だ。
The one.
止まっていない。まだ全く止まっていない。
Oh?
川口先生がセックスをする可能性は
Oh.
まだ止まっていない。
0.001%. You still need to stop this guy.
俺は何者か。
I'm him.
俺が何者かって。俺は未来から来た。未来から来たので銃弾の起動も。
Surely he's capping.
未来嘘だよな。だって未来
I'm assuming he's saying all this just to save the students and Kawaguchi sensei. There's no way.
だって常識的に
The confusion on him. I love it.
佐々木くんが銃弾止めた。
He did. Right before our eyes.
銃弾止めた。
未来から来たので。
確かに。
You know, honestly, in this situation, Buddy has no reason not to believe him, especially since he's seen him stop a bullet. So anything he says, I'd believe him.
未来の俺はどうなってるんだ。逮捕されて
You will.
10年くらいで出所して何もできなくてホームレスになっていつか死ぬ。童貞のまま死ぬ。
The lip biting man.
そっか。この人もだ。まるで当然のように。
He's jumping to conclusions.
未来では、そう遠くない未来では逮捕されて決めつけているんだ。10年くらいで出所して知らないくせに。刑務所での勉強のおかげで東大に合格します。
え？
在学中バイトで出会った彼女と結婚。子供は4人。会社も起業して成功します。子供もやがて結婚して孫もできて。あんたの不幸は今だけだったんですよ。
嘘だ。そんなわけない。
The way he's biting his lip, man. So creepy to me. You know, there's a chance, of course, this might not happen, but there's equally a 0.001% chance it also could happen. So I get what Sasaki's doing here.
嘘つきめ。そんなの絶対ありえない。
But it could.
絶対ありえない。知ったかぶるなよ。未来なんて見たこともないくせに。
でも俺は何を川口と。
Just leave her alone.
川口先生とはセックスしちゃダメだ。大事に取っておいた方が女の子に喜ばれるんだ。未来では。
桑野くん。
そっか、刑務所でさ。
Ah, no pun intended. 20 years later? Okay. The moon?
もしもし。もしもし。
He actually went to space?
佐々木くん。
Nice.
ぶり。月はどう？
川口先生、久しぶりです。今日はなんというかすごいですよ。
お父さんはいた？
Definitely
いま
not.
せんでした。
I figured.
まあいいです。僕が日本人初の月面着陸決めちゃいましたから。川口先生、先生にずっと聞きたかったことがあったんです。あの学校での発砲事件がありましたよね。僕が銃弾止めたじゃないですか。でもあれですね、奇跡的に止めたんですけど、物理的に考えて手が大怪我する勉強して分かったんです。つまり何を言いたいかというと、
He's the one.
川口先生のすごい力で僕に銃弾を止めさせた。
Interesting.
先生は神様ですよね。
Ah, there she is.
だから面談で言ったじゃない。
She did say that.
私は神様だって。あの銃弾を止めたのは私だってわけだ。
Indeed.
先生バカにしてます。
Hilarious.
あの時だって今だって銃弾くらい止めてやりますよ。
He's literally Neo. Ah, I very much love this story, man. Really cool. The story for this episode was very interesting. I really enjoyed it. It didn't have action on the level of episode 1, but regardless of that, the storytelling had me so locked in, and the characters were pretty interesting as well. How everything played out is just so unexpected and very hilarious. It was a very serious situation, but how it was played out was really funny to me, you know? Tatsuki Fujimoto's mind, man. I don't know how it works, but he just comes up with the most interesting stories, man. Could it truly have been Kawaguchi-sensei's godly power that gave him the ability to do that? I guess we'll never know. I also very much loved how she motivated Sasaki, despite how everybody was making fun of him, you know, because it was a very unrealistic dream. Regardless of that, even though Kawaguchi herself didn't necessarily think his dream was realistic, she gave him room to prove her wrong. That whole conversation they had about there's no such thing as a 0%, you know, there's always that 0.001% chance that Sasaki can prove her wrong, you know, and she told him that he can try. Even though in the realm of common sense, his dream of trying to find his dad on the moon didn't make sense, but I love that she gave him room to prove her wrong, you know, which is what I loved so much about the conversation they had. How he also handled Buddy with the gun was very, very interesting and very hilarious as well. I mean, naturally, of course, he can't see the future, but like I said, in that moment, he did the impossible and stopped and caught a bullet, you know? So there's no reason for Buddy not to believe all the words he's saying, you know, about him having a future and coming out of prison and having children and finding a woman and all that kind of stuff. Even though all that might not happen, you know, I still love how he tried to give that guy hope, you know, despite everything that he had done at the time. Sasaki was doing all that so he could save Kawaguchi-sensei and all the other students too, you know, which he succeeded in doing, which is really cool how he handled that situation. He's a very brave kid, you know, and then 20 years later, he finally achieved his dream of going to the moon, didn't find his dad, but at least he was able to achieve that dream. And yeah, man, I very much loved how the conclusion of the story played out, and I can't wait to see what the next episode has for us story-wise and what new group of characters we meet. But this one was a very solid one. I very much enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you guys felt about it. Did you enjoy my reaction to it as well? If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Also give the video a thumbs up for the hype of 1726. So far, I'm having a good time. You can also feel free to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future reaction videos, live streams, or walkthroughs. You can feel free to become a Patreon or a channel member by clicking the link down below in the description of this particular video to support your boy, and you always get a shout out in every single one of my videos. But until then, guys, please do me a favor, take care of each other, have a lovely day, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.